I've been buying, selling, and trading classic cars for over 40 years. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. You could call it work, but for my team, it's a whole lot more. I'm Ted Vernon, and this is my place, South Beach Classics. Biketoberfest attracts a lot of great people, killer bikes, and some awesome cars. I'm gonna make some deals this week, and I can feel it.
We're here at my favorite eating place at the weekly car show here in Daytona Beach. I've been looking at a lot of cars that are interesting to me. The General Lee is really nice. There's a Chevelle convertible right next to it that's sharp. There's a little hot rod there with no roof on it that's chopped and channeled. There's a pickup truck over there, and there's a little Model A replica. The Chevelle is my #1 target right now. It's gorgeous, convertible. I could use it. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Ted Vernon.
Hey, Charlie Lawson, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Beautiful car.
Thanks.
Really original car, isn't it?
One repaint, original engine, tranny, build sheet.
So it's a real matching numbers
Yep,
SS.
numbers matching SS.
Totally original. I could drive this car back to Miami?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be scared to take it anywhere. My car is a 1970 Chevelle 396 4-speed convertible with a build sheet, all original except for one repaint. I bought the car in 2003. It's part of the family.
Well, this is as original and straight a car as you want.
Oh, yeah. Build sheet.
Yeah. So let's try to convince you to sell me this car. What would it take? It's a special car. It's a 70, it's a big block, it's a super sport, it's a matching numbers car with a build sheet, and I want to buy it, and I want to take it home. Most guys have a price at the end of the day, but some people just won't sell, but most people will come and give you a number. I want to buy the car in the low to mid 30s. I'm going to hit him in the mid to high 20s. You know, take his temperature, see where he's at.
The car's not really for sale. I come here quite a bit, eat supper, hang out, mingle. I'm a collector. I've got quite a few cars. I got a restoration shop. You know, we build. I mostly collect. We don't sell a lot. I'm kind of attached to them. But everything's for sale. I'll listen to see what he's got to say.
How long have you had this car?
03, 02, 03, I bought this car.
Too long, man. Time to sell it. Time to cash it in.
I'd have to be somewhere around 50 if I was going to sell it. I'm pretty attached to it.
I'd like to teach this car Spanish and get it back down to Miami.
Well, for 50 grand, you can take it home and teach it.
I can't pay 50 grand, brother. I got to buy this car to resell it. I'd like to be about half that. I'd be very happy.
I can't do that.
How about 30 grand and we call it a night? Let's go and be done. I'll buy you dinner.
No, I can't. Oh, he likes the car. I can tell in his eyes he likes the car. I hit Ted at 50,000. Like I said, I'm not here to sell the car. We'll see what it does. If he comes back with a reasonable offer, I'll listen, but I'm not really all that interested.
Charlie is not real hot to sell the car. Charlie does not need the money, and this is not going to go easy. It's going to be a tough deal. I'm going to hit him back and try, but I hit him at a quarter because I am in the car business, and we're not close, so I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence in buying this car, but I'm gonna try hard. Charlie, I really want to buy your car. I offered you 25, okay, that's not enough. Hit me back, let's do something. If you want to sell it, let's do something. I'd like to buy the car. I'm standing here with the money to buy your car.
Well, I was at 50, I was 45.
If it starts with a 4, I can't buy the car, okay? I just can't. Let me really lay it on the line, okay? My top that I can pay you and hope to get out is 35 grand. I didn't want to pay 35 grand, but I'll pay 35 grand to buy the car. That's a lot of money, brother.
I can't do 35, Ted. I've had it a long time.
Hit me with your best shot, I'm done.
I'll do 37, but you got to go inside and make a pizza with my buddy Joe so I can have some pizza. I'm hungry.
You get this right. You'll sell it to me for 37 and I got to go make a pizza with Joe?
If you go inside and make a pizza with Joe, I like pepperoni, I don't like onions, I'll do the deal. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep it. And I'm not sure you can toss a pizza.
I'm not either, but I'll make the bet.
All right, let's do it.
All right, it's my car, brother.
Thank
you very much.
Yep.
We're driving this back to Miami.
So make it no problem.
I'm in. Thank you.
I didn't really want to sell the car, but Ted's persistent, so I sold it. Ted really doesn't have a chance to toss some pizza with Joe. Joe's been doing it his whole life, so we'll see how it goes. Should be funny watching him. I'm gonna eat the pizza that Joe makes. Who's gonna eat pizza that Ted makes, Ted's a car salesman.
I did the impossible today. I bought a car that wasn't for sale. I think this car will do 50 grand at home. There's always a catch with these deals. He's making me do a pizza catching or pitching or whatever contest with JoJo here. Man, I don't know. This is gonna be tough. We're on Main Street in Daytona. I'm meeting Tony this morning. He's got a 67 Camaro for sale that he says is gorgeous. And if it is, I want to buy it. He hit me at 32 grand, but he says the car is immaculate. A lot of people tend to exaggerate their car. They're in love with it. They think it's something it's not. If it's what he says it is, it's worth the money. You must be Tony.
Hey, pleased to meet you.
Ted Vernon. Nice to meet you.
Good, pleased to meet you.
This is your 67,
This
huh?
is my 67. It's my labor of love here. It's a 1967 Camaro RS SS. put it together 2.5 years with help of friends of mine. We did the motor, the body, interior. I had it for about 9 years and looking for something else, I guess, just a change, that's all. Talked to Ted on the phone, and I agreed to meet him on Main Street early in the morning to avoid all the crowds. The original 327 has a humpback heads on it, a 700 Ford transmission. Runs real well. It's a nice car. It's a real RSSS. It's not a clone. Oh, yes. Yeah.
It is straight as an arrow.
Yeah, thank you.
And it runs like it looks.
Runs like it
Watch your
looks.
fingers.
Underneath, it's just as clean.
You know, Tony, a lot of people get really confused about the 67s and the 68 and the 69, the little differences.
Right. Well, one of the big differences, the vent windows.
Right.
68, 69 does not have vent windows. They got astro
The
ventilation.
biggest difference to me is that the 69s bring more money than the 67s or 8s.
Well, that's in the eyes of the buyer, as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
But 69 is a great car.
I'll accept that. Let me look at the interior.
Sure.
The condition's everything in a classic car, and this car is above what I expected to see. The car is everything he said it is and more. Whoever laid this paint on here did a beautiful job. I mean, black paint will show every single fault,
Yeah.
and this is really, really great.
And if you look down the side, you see no waves in it.
Nothing.
Also, how the bodywork was done. I had a buddy do it, and he's got a hand as big as two of mine, and he'd run along the fender and the doors and say, little dent here, little dent, and he'd take it right
you know,
out.
the colors, popular colors, red, blue, black.
Yeah.
I think that's your best.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
you?
yeah. Yeah.
Where are you at on the money with this car?
I'll take 32 for it.
You know, Tony's asking 32 grand for the car, and it's worth every penny, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm trying to think of a way of chopping him, and I don't find a way, but I'm gonna buy the car.
Bottom line would be 32. If he wants to negotiate, we can negotiate, but I ain't gonna budge.
This is where I normally would beat you up on your price, but you're such a nice fella, and the car is exactly what you said it is. As much as it hurts me to do this, I'll pay you 32 grand.
I'll take 32 grand.
Good, it's
And
my
it was
car.
a pleasure.
Well,
Pleasure talking.
You're a
Pleasure
nice
meeting
man, and
you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Done deal. This is a situation where Tony built this car, and he had his love in it, but he didn't have an idiotic price on it. The money's there. There's a profit in that car. It's going to be easy. So I'll pay his price. A lot of times when people built a car like Tony did, they want a lot more. They got a labor of love. And I asked him, what's he going to do next? He says, I'm going to buy another car and build it. So he's enjoying what he does. It all works for everybody. He's happy to see it go. I'm happy to buy it, and he'll build himself a new car for next season.
I'm happy with the deal. They didn't beat me up at all. He was fair. His reputation of being tough, I don't believe it. I got my price, I'm happy. Oh, I'm gonna miss the car, but I'll get another one.
So I've done my deal, and now it's time to go enjoy Biketoberfest. We'll have some fun on Main Street.
It's getting busy down here, and that parking spot will be pretty valuable as soon as Ted moves his new car.
I'm riding an Indian motorcycle today that is just amazing. Smooth, nice. I'm loving it. And I pulled in to park my bike and go do my car deal, and I ran into a whole group of ladies. They're great, fun, and the Indian is wonderful. I notice all you women with motorcycles. What's up?
Well, we are an all-female riding group called Stilettos on Steel, and we are here to ride and enjoy the sights of Biketoberfest.
Very cool. How many of you are there?
We have altogether 300 members over the states.
Are you going to ride today?
Yes, we are.
Later on, yes.
Maybe I could join you on your ride.
Well, we have no problem. We'd love for you to come ride, but we do have rules.
Rules?
The rules for the men, because we are all female, you will have to ride in the back. It's the best view.
I'm with you.
All right. My group is called Stilettos on Steel. We are an all-female riding group. We do not let just any guy ride with us, but he looked like a cutie, so we thought we'd let him come along.
I can't wait to finish the car deal because I want to ride with these ladies. They're so nice. I'm ready to rock. You got to be Derek.
I'm Derek. Nice to meet you,
Nice
Ted.
to meet you. Pretty car.
Thank you.
I made an appointment to look at a Chevelle, some high-powered monster black, and I'm here to see it and buy it if I can. It seems to be Chevelle week. Bought one, and now there's another one. I hope we get that. Take 2 Chevelles home. That'd be great.
It's a 69 Chevelle, frame-off restoration, 1,000 horsepower. It's a 427. The 396 block was replaced with a 427. Brodix heads, Demon carburetor, fully bored and punched out, putting out about 960 horse to the rear wheels.
Was this born in SS?
It's a Borna SS, real black on black 396 car. I do have the original 396 motor that goes with this car, numbers matching.
Good. That way I can pull the motor out of this and put it in something else and put that motor back in and sell it as a matching numbers car.
Yes, you can.
It works. Chevelles are so popular, I wouldn't mind bringing a truckload of them home. They come and they go real quick.
I don't have any attachment to the car. I just want to sell the car, so hopefully we can work out a deal.
Well, tell me, how much can I pay for this $25,000 car?
I want 50.
I want my hair to grow back.
Okay.
It ain't happening. The gentleman is asking 50 for his car, and I just bought a convertible that was every bit as nice for 37. When the top goes down, the price goes up. So he's gonna have to get real with me because that ain't worth what the other one's worth.
When Ted said he offered me $25,000 for the car, I wasn't real happy. If Ted comes too low, you won't get that 1,000 horsepower motor that goes in the car.
Yeah, this is serious. Did you build this motor?
No, we just plucked it out of another car. You gotta hear the motor though, Ted. You gotta hear the motor.
It's a nice car, it's got a lot of horsepower. I don't really sell horsepower, I sell cars. I want the car, but I want it where I can afford to resell it. I think I started right up to where I should be. If he's gonna be tough, I'm not buying the car.
I think he was quite happy when he heard that car start. I'll go 38 and see what he does from 38.
Derek, you know, I'm not knocking your car. 25 is a fair offer for a Chevelle like this. You know, get real with me. Don't take shots at me. I'm in the car business like you.
How about 33?
That's much more fair than where you were at. So you're getting back on my page. I may not mess with you. Cash money. Cash money. I'll pay $28,000 for the car. That's the end. I can't go more.
We can't go to 29.
Nope.
You can't do another 1,000.
Nope. I'm cash money done.
I have a lot of other cars. Maybe we can do business on some other cars.
I'd love to.
I tell you what, for you, I'll do 28, done.
Done. Thank you. I really like the car and I appreciate it. I'm very happy with the price. I didn't think Derek would be quite as fair as he was, but he was fair. The reason I went 28 is I'm gonna pull this beefed up motor and put it in a race car that I have. And then I'm gonna take the original matching numbers motor from that car, put it back in and sell it matching numbers. I'll be just fine.
Ted's real good at doing this dancing, back and forth. I thought he was gonna stay stuck on that 25. I didn't think he was gonna come up. This deal did open up the door for future deals with me and Ted.
I guess I'm the one that's a lunatic going to a bike event and winding up buying 2 Chevelles. Couldn't be better for me. What a weekend. It's a monster.